Welcome, families. This is me attempting to explain some more about LMS. I know Miss Barnett sent a video about LMS and about Google Docs. She's younger than I am, so she knows more about Google Docs than I do. I know about the LMS and as a mom and as a teacher both, thanks to Will and Bailey last year, and know about the Word documents. I'm a little bit older. I'm used to Word than doing it with Google Docs. So, sorry, I'm having trouble with my tripod being all weird. But there we go, trying to get it close enough you can see it. But it is just lms.renweb. I will go and log in as my son, Will. The password is usually just the first initial and then the last name. The password is numbers followed by CCS. Let me see if I can zoom in. There we go. And then you can see the district code is always CC-KY. I think it prefers lowercase. So if you're having trouble logging in, try fixing the district code. Sometimes that's all it takes. You should have gotten your password from your teacher last week. So log in. And then I'll back out a little bit. Backed out too far. Sorry, I'm not the technological guru here, doing the best I can. And you can see here that here is his dashboard, I think is what it's called. There are no assignments on, it doesn't look like on Bible, history assignments, language. You can see what has been assigned there. Now, here is the thing. LMS as a student is pretty easy. I'll be honest. LMS as a teacher is kind of complicated. We have to put in about 3 different places that an assignment is active for students and can be seen for students. So don't just automatically assume because you don't see anything here, there is no assignments. We could have made a mistake, and if you click on it, then you can see an assignment. So come back every day and actually click on like each subject just to double check there isn't something. Because if we don't do everything just right, it won't show up here, but it will on the next screen. So I'm going to click on history. I'm the history teacher. Over here is where your units are. I think most of us are going by weeks for our units, but I can't say for sure what the other teachers are doing. So here's next week's units. Then you've got the topics, which are by the days. I don't have as much that I need to turn in on Monday as I do on Tuesday for 6th grade. That's not necessarily true for 7th grade. So I'm just going to click on Tuesday. And then you can see here the assignment is here and then a quiz down here. So I'm going to click on the assignment. And there's nothing for them to turn in, but I'm going to act like there was. Some assignments, if at all possible, I will try to turn my assignments into quizzes. Notice the fingers here, quizzes. I'll tell you if I expect it to be a closed book quiz or test. But sometimes it's just an assignment that I turn into a quiz because that's all they have category-wise. But sometimes I'll have assignments that there's no way I can do it except for the student to take notes. So if take notes or like if it's a skill sheet or a geography project or something like that, you may just have to take a picture of it. If it's something that I say, do it and take a really, really good picture of it. Number one, think about us poor older teachers with our eyes here that aren't the greatest. If you're a bright lighter, make sure you're zooming in, but not zooming in so small that I'll lose half the picture, half the assignment. Make sure the lighting's good, that kind of stuff. If you're a sloppy writer, try to write neater because sloppy writing in a picture is even sloppier. Think about lighting, think about angles so that we can see these pictures. Then if you take the picture on your phone, email it to yourself, then you can download it so it's saved on the computer. If it's something that I want you to type up notes in a Word document, or same thing, it's a picture, something you took a picture of that you wrote out. Anyway, however you turn an assignment in, when you want to turn it in, you're going to click on this little orange circle that has a suitcase with an arrow. And then you'll click attach. Now, if it's a Google Doc, that's a Miss Barnett video to watch to find out about Google Docs and stuff. Like I said, that's more her thing. If it's something that is saved on your computer as either a PowerPoint or a picture or a Word document or a publisher document, you'll click on Browse. And then this is my school, so I'll just say that I am going to attach I got all my beginning of the school year pictures on there too. I'll attach a quiz. Open, and then you would click turn in. I'm not going to because I don't want to actually turn it in. But that's how you turn in anything that is saved on your computer. Now, the way I am doing simple solutions quizzes is I will tell students that here is the quiz. And I'll scan the quiz into the computer and save it onto LMS. So here is the quiz. And open. Now from here you got a couple options. You can print the quiz out, or you can do what I'm getting ready to do. Leave it open and go back here and go back. There's a different way to do this. Go back to the quiz, click on the circle with the piece of paper with the flap folded down, and then you can take the quiz. And so the first one was cause and effect. I say write answers in order because if it's something that goes top down, now you're going to write on the line side to side. So wherever the top is, we'll say it was a cause. You'll write cause, space, and then the second one I think was a cause, so I'll put cause. Then you'll hit this arrow here, and you'll do the next question. And you'll go back and look at the quiz, see what the quiz is. It's asking if that person is Hinduism or Buddhism. So I'll go back here, and I'll type Hinduism or Buddhism. Any quiz that you take, whether it's for my class or a different class, they will have the question where I have that 2 right there. That's where the question will actually be typed out. If it's a quiz that everything is right there. And then you'll type the answer. If it's multiple choice, you'll choose the right one, whatever. And then as you take it, you'll just keep pushing this arrow until you've taken all the questions. And then when you're done, you'll click this check mark right here to show you're done taking the quiz. I'm not going to click that because I don't want to turn in Will's quiz with like one question answered, but you get the point. So that's kind of the basics of LMS as far as everything except Google Docs. That's the video that Mrs. Barnett sent out earlier, sorry. So I hope that helps make it even clearer. It's one of those things where don't be scared to play around with it. The more you play around with it, the easier it gets. Really not that hard from the student side. Teacher side is a little more complicated, a little more steps, so give us a little grace and mercy. We may make a mistake sometimes, and if it looks like we made a mistake, just type on the wall somewhere, hey, we don't understand what you did here, and I'll probably be like, oh, I didn't turn it on in one of the places. And if you have any questions, feel free to email whoever you think the question should be directed to. Thank you and good luck.